Hello, everyone. Named Jalise. Welcome everybody to now the top 10 Arrowverse villains. I recently done a top 10 Arrowverse heroes, so let me know what y'all think everyone about that video. But this is a top 10 Arrowverse villains, so let's start off with an honorable mention, and it's the only honorable mention. Supergirl Astra. Astra, the aunt to Supergirl, to me was is easily the best villain of Supergirl. But sad to say, there's a lot of better villains on the Arrow and Flash TV show, in my opinion. And Kara's aunt, Astra, was simply, to me, a very interesting character who just really wanted to protect Krypton, really wanted to save it, who was forced to be in a prison, and now she's technically not out for revenge. What makes her an interesting character, she's not out for revenge, but she's actually trying to save Earth from itself and trying to save the humans along with her niece, Kara Supergirl. And I just really like Astra's character, and I just really enjoyed her as a character. So overall, Astra, definitely the best villain of the Supergirl universe. I really did not care for the season 2 villains, and I say the next best one is the Brainiac, played by Laura Vanderbilt. But Astra, Supergirl, honorable mention, didn't make the top 10. Let's start off with number 10. Number 10 is Vandal Savage. Vandal Savage, what can I say? I like the actor that portrays him. Vandal Savage is a guy who just wants to rule the universe because Hawkgirl rejected his love interest, and he's been killing her over the centuries over and over again along with Hawkman. So, Vandal Savage, this guy does not care about killing children. He does not care about killing women. This guy simply does not care about anything other than about himself, to rule the world, and to be a god. And I like Vandal Savage. I really do. Granted, did they take a really long time to kill him off? Heck yeah. Granted, does Vandal Savage look like he could kill most of the DC Legends of Tomorrow cast? Quite easily. Yes, he could have, but this is a TV show. The heroes always need to win. The villains can never have a good victory. Vandal Savage, number 10. Number 9, I'm going to give it to Savitar. And this is basically the different version of the Flash, the replicant Flash. Sorry if I'm spoiling this for you, but Flash Season 3, Savitar, was a very interesting character. I just really like the fact that he was a duplicate of Barry Allen, and how the treatment of the Flash team, how they treated this duplicate, kind of turned this duplicate against them, that made the whole actions of Iris West dying and all this shit that's happened. I really enjoyed Savitar's character. The problem is why he's not higher on this list is simply because they revealed him in the 20th episode, and he was killed off in the stupidest way in episode 23. So he was basically, you knew about Savitar beforehand in Flash Season 3, but you never really saw his true identity until episode 20. Then they kill him off in episode 23. Yeah. And, so yeah, I really wish they would have done better, but sad to say, Savitar is only number 10. Number 9. Number 8, I'm going to give to Malcolm Merlyn Arrow. Yes, Malcolm Merlyn was a great character of Arrow. Yes, he was amazing. Yes, he was awesome. But they ruined his character to me. After end season 4, like most Arrow, they ruined a lot of characters. Malcolm Merlyn included. Malcolm Merlyn was a guy who wanted revenge, who wanted to destroy the Glades, destroy basically the lowlifes of the Star City, and just to get rid of them by basically causing a major earthquake to lose a whole bunch of people's lives. This is to get revenge for the death of his wife, and for the death of how the death of his wife really just transformed him into a merciless, bloodthirsty man. And granted, in season 3, he's still a manipulative son of a bitch, but he has more of a heart, especially with his daughter now, the Queen. And I just really enjoyed Malcolm Merlyn's character. It's just the last 2 to season 4 really couldn't stand him in that season. Season 5, he had a cameo appearance and then died. Supposedly. So Malcolm Merlyn, when he was great, he was great. When he was bad, oh god, it was bad. Season 8, Malcolm Merlyn, number 8. Number 7, and sorry if I'm not looking at you guys, I'm reading off a note card. Number 7, the Trickster from Flash. I love the Trickster from Flash. I know a lot of people like Gorilla Grodd, and I do too. It's just, he didn't make the top 10 for many good reasons, and the reason why he's not one of my favorite Flash characters because we got Mark Hamill as the Trickster. You see essence of the Joker with this guy. And Mark Hamill as a Trickster is simply amazing. He's fun. He's awesome. And this guy just screams a great villain. I love the Trickster. I absolutely love them. Number 7, easily the Trickster. Flash, great pick right there. Great casting choice. Number 6, I'm going to get to Damien Dark from Arrow. Damien Dark, comedic guy. I mean, this guy was violent, vicious. This guy did not give two flying shits who you were. He was going to kill you either way. But he has such a charm and comedic thing about him. He's truly like the devil on your shoulder. He's like the seductive devil that's going to make you do a bad thing. But you think like, oh, he's so charming, of course. Damien Dark was just a charming villain, and he was absolutely freaking hilarious. I love Damien Dark as a character. Really do. And his comedic timing is just absolutely excellent. Damien Dark, number 6. Number 5, I'm going to give to Ras al Ghul. I loved Ras al Ghul in Arrow Season 3. This guy was easily the best fighter of Arrow. And just like Savitar, I could not stand his death. His death was so fucking stupid. I hated, like Arrow Season 3 and Flash Season 3, they have something very similar to me. I enjoyed the season for the most part, but the last episode and what they did for the villains with Savitar and Ras al Ghul, could not stand it. Didn't like how Ras al Ghul died. Love how he beat Oliver Queen like nothing, but in the new and the last episode, he can't beat Oliver Queen for nothing, and he's not as great as a fighter he once was. Stupid logic, but for what they've written about Ras al Ghul and what we're shown of him on TV, I love Ras al Ghul. Interesting character, awesome character. Ras al Ghul, number 5. Number 4, I have a... Hang on, I'm bringing off my dang list, and I'm just making sure where the heck did I put this character. Zoom. What I like about Zoom, besides the whole fact that the guy turned out to be a serial killer and just wanted to get extra more powerful and faster, and started a love interest of Caitlyn. No, did not need to have that to happen. No. I love the Zoom of the beginning where he had that deep, that scary ass voice, looked like a skeleton, looked like a demon. Oh my god, I just love Zoom as a character, love the costume, love the actor that portrayed him, and he was a complete threat to Barry Allen. He whooped the Flash like no other. I mean, a lot of people talk about the reverse Flash for whooping Barry Allen. This guy utterly destroyed him, to me in body and spirit sometimes. But Zoom, an amazing character, loved him. Sad to say, yeah, I think they could have done a better job with him, but overall, a great character. Zoom, number 4. Number 3, Adrian Chase Prometheus. This guy was fucking crazy. I loved Adrian Chase. Even before he was revealed as Prometheus, I thought he was a good lawyer. I thought he was like a don't give two flying shits kind of lawyer. This guy's willing to do the sacrifice for the team. I thought it was a cool character. If anything, if it turned out for him to be the vigilante, I would be like, I want him more because he's such a great character. I like the actor that portrays Adrian Chase. But when I found he was Prometheus, and when he went total killer and total psychopath on Oliver Queen and everybody he loved, I just loved him even more. Prometheus was an amazing character. I like him better than Malcolm Merlyn right now. Adrian Chase is just an amazing character. I really enjoyed him, loved him, and even though Arrow Season 5 to me was not as great as Flash Season 3, again, my personal opinion, but it was Arrow Season 5 had no faults to its villains. It didn't have a fault with Damien. It didn't have a fault. Arrow never had a problem with Season 4 Damien Dark. They just focused on Felicity and Laurel and Oliver's relationship. Oh my god, the relationship was what ruins Arrow, not the villains. And Prometheus is a prime example of why this TV show is so great. Prometheus, Adrian Chase, number 3. Number 2 is Eobard Dawn, the Reverse Flash. I love the Reverse Flash. Now, I sort of didn't like him at the beginning, but when I just went back to the first season and see how he's in DC Legends of Tomorrow, Season 2, when he forms the Legion of Doom, he's an awesome character. This is the guy that wants to beat Barry Allen and everything else. He kills Barry Allen's mother. He's constantly a threat to Team Flash. He is super, super smart. He's the smartest man. The guy is simply brilliant. The guy is manipulator. The guy is a terrific villain. I love the Reverse Flash. I love this character. I love the actor that portrays the Reverse Flash. Granted, there's been two different actors. I prefer the second one that was in DC Legend Tomorrow over the season 1. Earward Dawn. But overall, the Reverse Flash, number 2, easily an awesome character. One of the best, if not the best, Arrowverse character. The only one that is better than him, and I mean slightly, is Slade Wilson. This guy, it turned out to be a brother to Oliver Queen when he got onto the island, and when he was Deathstroke, this guy was simply amazing. This guy promised Oliver Queen so much misery, so much death, and he's gonna make that promise come true. And he did. He killed Oliver Queen's mother right before his eyes. Same thing like the Reverse Flash killed Barry Allen's mother. It was freaking horrific. And I just love Deathstroke, how he wants to destroy Star City, how he wants to destroy Oliver Queen's entire lifestyle, his well-being, his family. Slade Wilson was easily the best Arrowverse character. He's easily the best Arrowverse character. By easily, Earward Dawn was simply an awesome character with Slade Wilson. They have two great, they're both smart as heck. The only difference between them, one's very quick, the other one's very strong. That's the main difference. But either way, they're both great characters. And truth be told, I sometimes go back and forth between number 1 and number 2. But both characters are simply amazing. Both characters are simply awesome. Granted, Slade Wilson is starting to turn like a little bit into anti-hero, and he's helping Oliver Queen now a bit, but to me he still was a great villain. And for him to be a great villain in season 2 and to now turn it into a hero, I don't mind. But to me, like other characters like Captain Cold, Heatwave are not on this list because they are more hero to me than villain. This one, there's a great mixture. So Slade Wilson, my ultimate favorite Arrowverse villain. Let me know what y'all think. Everyone, subscribe if you like. Disagree down below. Leave comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I respect yours. What is your own personal top 10 Arrowverse villains? Should Gorilla Grodd be on this list? I know a lot of people are going to dislike this video because I didn't put him on the list. But overall, that's my personal opinion, everyone. Name's Lee, signing off for everybody. Bye-bye.